Have you ever wondered if a black hole truly appeared on Earth like in Hollywood movies? What would actually happen? Not dazzling explosions, not thrilling space chases, no sound, no light, no savior. Only absolute silence, collapse, disappearance. Slow, merciless. In films, black holes are often gateways through time, escape routes, or tests of bravery. But in real physics, a black hole gives you no chance to turn back. No adventure, only one destiny: to move toward the unknown. So, is what we see on the silver screen truth or illusion? Is cinema helping us imagine the universe better, or veiling us from the raw truth of what we call a black hole? In this video, we won't just compare fact and fiction. We will wander between science and storytelling, between mathematics and myth. We'll look at how Hollywood has portrayed black holes, from Interstellar to Event Horizon, and ask, what did they get right? And more importantly, what did they choose to leave out? Because sometimes, the most terrifying truths aren't the ones shouted in drama, but the ones whispered in silence. And this journey will take us not only across galaxies, but into the nature of what it means to imagine something we can never truly see. Close your eyes. Let go of the world for a moment. Drift into the cold dark of space. Feel the weightlessness, the stillness, the quiet majesty of nothingness stretching endlessly. Now, imagine something moving through that darkness. Not a ship, not a creature, but a hole. A tear in the fabric of reality itself. Not a presence, but an absence so total, it bends the stars around it. This is the black hole. But in cinema, it often becomes something else. A swirling vortex of fire. A screaming tunnel. A hero's final leap. Hollywood doesn't lie, but it filters the unknown through human drama. And perhaps, in doing so, it tells us more about ourselves than it does about black holes. Let us return to the facts. A black hole is not a hole. It is an object, born from the death of a massive star, that collapses so completely under its own gravity. It forms a singularity, a point of infinite density. Surrounding this singularity is the event horizon, a boundary, once crossed, nothing, not even light, can return. Hollywood often depicts this moment with violence and light. But in truth, crossing the event horizon is silent, unseeable. Nothing signals the boundary to the traveler. Time slows, space warps. In the film Interstellar, this idea is explored with rare elegance. Time dilation, the relativity of perception. Some moments of cinema do touch the real. But others imagine things that cannot be. A ship hovering unharmed at the brink. A human surviving a plunge. A rescue across the boundary. These may be poetic, they may be moving, but they are not possible. Because the black hole does not forgive curiosity. It does not allow return. It is not a test. It is an ending. Unless we consider deeper truths, truths that go beyond equations, truths that ask, what happens to asterisk consciousness asterisk when it faces the absolute? Imagine dropping a feather onto an endless ocean. Not a splash, not a ripple, just silence. That's what it's like to cross the event horizon. No fanfare, no warning. Now imagine standing on the edge of a canyon. But the canyon is not below you, it is everywhere. It stretches in every direction. But you see nothing. Then, you fall. But as you fall, time changes. 1 second becomes a year. A heartbeat becomes a lifetime. Light stretches. Shapes twist. Meaning dissolves. Hollywood shows us flames, movement, fear. But reality? Reality offers something more chilling. An ending so quiet, it robs you of even the awareness of the end. The black hole is not an explosion. It is an erasure. And the deeper you fall, the more you lose not just your shape, but yourself. So let us ask, if your body disappears inside a black hole, what happens to your mind? Is there a moment where awareness survives? Does time, for you, stretch infinitely, one last thought echoing forever? Or does it vanish as if it never existed? Are black holes the death of being? Or could they be a gateway, not through space, but through consciousness? Cinema gives us portals, rebirth, transcendence. Reality may offer oblivion. But perhaps the two are not so different. Perhaps the black hole, in its absolute silence, reflects the most intimate truths about our fears. Our longing to survive. Our refusal to accept endings. And so we tell stories. We imagine a hero surviving the plunge, not because it is true, but because we need it to be. In the end, the black hole remains a mystery. Hollywood brings it closer, wrapping it in music and flame, giving it names, making it personal. But the real black hole resists narrative. It is indifferent. It does not care who you are. It does not recognize courage. It does not offer redemption. And yet, in our stories, we reach for it. Again and again. Why? Because the black hole is not just an astronomical object. It is a mirror. A mirror held up to our deepest fears and our deepest hopes. It is the place where science and myth collide. And in that collision, something beautiful is born. Not understanding, but awe. So next time you watch a film where a character vanishes into a black hole, ask yourself, not, is this accurate? But, why do we need it to be? Because in that question lies the heart of both science and storytelling. And if you're ready, next time, we will not look at black holes from the outside. We will step inside. Not with the body, but with the mind. To ask, what is the shape of nothingness? And can we ever return?